Yeah, hello. I'm just going to do this video about, obviously a lot of people have this going on. I struggle with this the most. This is like the biggest culprit for most of my problems in like relationships and friendships and jobs and all sorts. Everything really, to be honest, interests. Um, yeah, it's like hot and cold emotions. Let's call it when I can be like really in love really in love with life, myself, the people I'm with, really like obsessed, loving, great, oh yeah, I feel great, amazing, I get into stuff, I get really obsessed with it, good at it, oh yeah, I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to be really good at this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I get into that, I get into this, start that. And then after, sometimes it can happen within an hour, sometimes a day, sometimes a couple of days, sometimes a week. But it's happening more regularly now, it's happening like on a daily basis, but then all of a sudden I'll just go completely cold and flat and dead inside, and I have no interest in that person or whatever it is that I've been interested in, my friends, things that I've been getting right into and been buzzing over, like, yeah, I'm getting into this, oh, this is great, I'm gonna keep doing this. Everything that I'm interested in, that I've been interested in, really like obsessively, just goes flat boom, and I don't have any emotions inside me or feelings for that or drive. Just go completely flat dead inside, almost like someone switched the light off, and it's like I can't see anymore what's you know there's just no drive there. It's almost like my personality's kind of like switched. It's just switched to being into all this stuff, physical, active, really loving towards everyone, really obsessively loving, great, yeah, how are you doing, you alright, yeah, this is great, saying hello to people on the street, hey, how are you doing, you alright, oh yeah, I'm good, yeah, walking into the shop, big smile on face, feeling like I'm, this kind of right important person, hey, how are you doing, you alright, yeah, I'm good, yeah, oh nice one, yeah, buzzing, boom, 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 boom. And then from that it can just go boom, where I can switch and like walk back in that shop like a few hours later and just be like this, like I don't even look at anyone, and it's almost like me, I don't know, it's like, it's just like a switch, a complete switch of emotions, from happy, great, go lucky, whoa, doing all these things, look at mirror, look great, I feel great, wee, all this stuff, and then it can go to where I don't even want to look at mirror because I feel like I look bad, or you know what I mean, like I've got negative thoughts about every little aspect of my body and face, and the people around me, like I kind of go off them and go cold on them and blame them for making me feel, making me feel bad, and it's not to do that. It's just my emotions, isn't it? But you, your emotions are everything. Your emotions are everything. You run off your emotions. Your whole life revolves on your emotions. Depending on what your emotional state is depending on how happy you are and what you're getting done and what you're not getting done. And that is the most frustrating thing for me, because I can be like really get into something and do really well, and then I can wake up in the morning and just feel completely different and feel numb towards it, and sometimes not even get back involved in it. You know, I'm one of these that'll do like a class or two or something, and then won't do it again. And then a couple of years down the line, get back into it, or a couple of weeks, get back into it. I get right obsessed. Right, I'm gonna be a counsellor. So, right, so I started this counselling course, and I went, oh no, I'm gonna do herbalism. Started the herbalism course. Oh no, now I don't want to do that. Now I want to help people with addictions. Oh no, now I want to be a personal trainer. Oh no, now it's like that. It's like boom, 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 boom. I want to be a music producer. I went to college to do music tech. I want to be a music producer. I want to produce music. Music's always been my love. Love has always been something that I've loved from being a child. I remember being in bed listening to me like earphones, old tape Walkman, listening to like Michael Jackson and Adam and the Ant and all that stuff, madness. But again, that just depends. It depends. I love making music. But again, it just depends what kind of, you could say, frequency I'm on. Whether my creative love gates are open or they're closed. And at the moment, they're closing a lot. They're always closed, like protecting themselves. and it's very, 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 very annoying because I can't seem to get anywhere, and it's not purposely done. It's not purposely done. The amount of jobs I've had and lost because I've had to leave because I just get that fucking angry blockage of and think everyone's saying stuff, bad stuff about me. They don't like me here, and oh god, I'm not doing the right job. I'm not doing this right. I'm not doing that. But then, you know, I could start another job and think, oh, this is great. I feel really good here. You know, confident, all that. But you know, it takes us a few days. I just start getting bombarded with these thoughts and feelings, and before I know it, I'm just locked away again, and I have to leave. So yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that. I think I mentioned it on the last video, but that is my biggest frustration, and obviously there's a lot of people going through that. I've never met anyone that goes through that, to be honest. Not in that way, not to that kind of degree. So it'd be really interesting to like hear people's comments or whatever, and just to see, you know, what they do and how they deal with it or don't deal with it. And you know, it's interesting. It's obviously it's not a nice thing, but it's an interesting thing because there's obviously something kind of like a mental disturbance, whether it's past or whether it's, you know, drug use or whatever. Or some people are born with, you know, kind of prone to like mental stress and stuff. So yeah, this was meant to be a really short video, but it'd just be interesting to see people's people who are going through the same thing, because obviously there is a lot of people, whether it be people, you know, depressed or, you know, bipolar, b.p.d or whatever, you know, whatever it is people get branded with. It'll just be interesting to see how people cope in daily lives, because it is almost like you put like a mask on. Sometimes I wear a mask, and I can be in certain situations and I mould into that situation and become like the group, but really it's what I'm being like is not even me. But now that I'm realising that more, it's like now I don't even like being around certain groups, because I'm like, it's almost like I feel them like me morphing into their like energy, and if it's right negative energy, you know, they're talking about fighting and stuff like that. I'm not into all that stuff, so you know, obviously I'm into like martial arts, but what I mean is not fighting on the street, you know, like random, you know, obviously people getting stabbed and stuff like that. It's not really my thing, so I tend not to like to be around people like that, because I can feel like their anger and stuff. Maybe I'm just like really sensitive. Well, obviously I am sensitive, definitely sensitive soul, as they say. So yeah, I was posting this video just to hopefully get some feedback on it, on that hot and cold emotional state, because that is for me probably the worst thing that I go through out of everything. You know, it's upsetting. It is upsetting that you can, you know, love something so much and then hate it, and then love it again the next day and then hate it. So yeah, so it'd be interesting to see if some people have, you know, been through that. Obviously a lot of people have. So yeah, I shall post this video up and hopefully get some relation to it. It should be good. Okay, bye.